G'day there, podcaster. This is very exciting, a special episode of the podcast. I won't spoil it. I'll just let you enjoy it.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. The Grannies. That's right, you heard me, not the Grammys, the Grannies. An award ceremony for excellence in Australia's grandmothers, nanas, nonnas, nannies, omas, yayas, orbellas, and gam-gams. Now put your hands together and please welcome your hosts,
Ben, Liam, and Belle on Nova.
What an honour!
Here we are, guys, the night of all nights. Unfortunately, a lot of the grannies would already be in bed because they had dinner at 4 p.m. But hopefully we can razz a few up and wake them up and give them their awards this evening, because that's it. We've heard all about the Grammys. Yeah, Will Smith's son came dressed as a house. We saw Bianca Censori's areolas. We know all this.
Yep.
Beyonce, best album, Cowboy Carter.
Yep. Tonight is no longer about the Grammys. It's about the Grannies. We're doing all sorts of awards. We've got Loosest Grannies. We've got Oldest Grannies. We've got Brutal Grannies.
We're also going to be having a live performance from Rieu.
Yeah.
And he's hard to get.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yes.
blew the budget getting Andre.
We needed a draw card for the grannies.
Yeah.
And Andre is about as big as it gets.
If you'd like to nominate or submit your granny, you can hit us up on Instagram at Ben Lehman Bell, or you can call 13 24 10.
Yeah, what award should we do first? I think Brutal Grannies would be good.
Brutal Grannies shall be the first award
Because
tonight.
that's the thing. They're not always nice.
Yep.
Some of them are real battle axes. And let's just get that out of the way, because I still think that's worthy of an award. 13 24 10. If you have a really brutal grandmother, she could win the granny for Brutal Nannies next.
13 24 10 is our number here at Nova. We have got prizes up for grabs for the Grannies.
Hey, you might want to check under your chair. Tonight's swag bag doesn't have an iPhone, but it does have some blood thinners and compression socks. Ben Lehman Bell's The Grannies.
Nova.
Sabrina Carpenter, Taste on Nova. You are here with Ben Lehman Bell. Now, she did win 2 Grammys today. She also did an incredible performance. But that's old news.
That is so old news.
No one cares about the Grammys anymore because they're done. What everyone cares about tonight is the Grannies.
Celebrating excellence in Australian grandmothers. That's what Ben, myself, and Belle are doing this evening. And for our first category, Brutal Grannies. They're not all nice. Let's hear from the nominees. Nat, in Melbourne, you've got a brutal grandma.
I did, yes. She'd throw shoes at us and then make us go and get them and give them back to her, and she'd repeat it, and we'd go and get them for her and give them back.
Yes, sounds like she had a bit of experience with having dogs, but not necessarily grandchildren.
I would say we're starting off there very strong.
That's
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, more nominees here. Vicky in Adelaide, your brutal nonna. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so she had a wooden stick with my name on it above her oven. So anytime when I was younger I misbehaved, that stick would come down and she would get me with it.
Yeah, you're not getting away with those ones these days, but it's a different time. It's a different time. I'll tell you what, that's looking like a pretty strong nomination there. We're up and running. Louise in Melbourne, your brutal granny.
Yeah, so I started piano lessons because my granny told me that I should do it, and I did it for her. And I invited her to my first piano concert, and she declined the invitation to attend her choir practice.
See, that's Louise, your granny had more of the passive, brutal way instead of Vicky or Nat. Our final nominee, Jess in Sydney. Good evening. Tell us about your brutal nanny.
Yes, so my grandmother has really bad road rage, and one day someone cut her off, so she took her sandal off and threw it at the car.
Another shoe-related brutal granny.
They love throwing shoes.
This is a tightly contested award, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it certainly is. And I do have the envelope here in front of me. Thank you to all the nominees. They were great, brutal granny stories there. but there can only be one winner for this category. The very first granny this evening goes to Vicky in Adelaide. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure she'll be very proud.
Yes, or she'll be beating you with a spoon. One of the two. Yeah.
Good on you, Vicky. Thank you very
Wonderful.
much. You have won the first granny tonight.
There is still plenty more categories to go. We do have a performance from Andre Rieu not too far away. So it's going to be a wonderful evening. Please stick with us.
These women remember when the Grammys first started. Ben, Liam and Bells, the Grannies.
Nova.
Now, amongst all the awards, there's a lot of highs, of course, but there's also some more somber moments.
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
In memoriam, all the grandmothers who couldn't be here this evening for the grannies. Edith Berger, Phyllis Kerbert-Finchke, Hazel Dinglehopper, Marjorie Keek, Olga Schnitzelbaum, Agnes Cabbage, Gertrude Twiddlefritz.
Liam, how long
Excuse me.
is this going to go on for?
This is very, very rude. All these grandmothers have lost their lives.
Are you almost done?
A lot of grandmothers have passed away, mate. Have you heard yours in there yet?
In the arms of the angel.
Mabel Cockett, Judith Wench Thistle, Myrtle Huth, Ethel Grassbottom, Irene McCransky, her twin sister, Maud McCransky,
Ben, Liam, and Belle on Nova.
These women's brat summers consisted of sherry and flashing an ankle. Ben, Liam and Bells, the Grannies.
Nova.
This is the Grannies. No, not the Grammys. That's old news. This is the Grannies. We've got all sorts of awards to give away tonight.
And that's the thing, there wouldn't be a Grammys without the grannies. Because if Kendrick Lamar didn't have a grandmother, he wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? There wouldn't
Yeah.
be. So true, man. So true. Same with Beyonce, all of them. So we've reached the point in the award ceremony for excellence in grandparenting where we are giving an award for the oldest living grandmother. Paige in Melbourne, you're 15 years old, so you're quite young yourself. How old is Nan?
My nan's 102.
Whoa! That's one old Nan. What's her name?
Blanche.
Blanche.
Blanche? like if you blanch a potato?
Yep.
Well, 102 years ago, that would have probably topped the list of baby names.
Paige, can I ask, how old are you?
15.
You're 15. So does that mean Blanche is your great-grandma?
Yes.
Wow. Unfortunately, we're going to do the great grannies next year when the Grammys are on. We do work in commercial radio. You do need to keep this puppy live. So I don't know if we can accept it, but you are the only nominee in this category so far. So let me open the envelope here. Got some good news. Paige, your great granny, Blanche, is the oldest living granny.
Woohoo!
Paige, can you tell us a bit about Blanche? What's she like?
She's very funny. She's done a lot of golf in her life.
Oh, yeah? Has she ever got a hole-in-one before?
Yes.
Wow.
Many.
That's amazing.
And she only stopped walking and living in her own house mid last year.
So she cracked 100 in her own house. That's amazing. Paige, has she ever told you what her secret to a long life is?
Laughing.
And golf, by the sounds of it.
Ben will be feeding that one to his wife very quickly. I could live for like 100. Like, you'd have way more time with me in the long run if you just let me play golf everywhere.
Grab your prune juice and polish up your dentures. It's Ben, Liam and Belle's first annual Grannies.
Nova.
If I may, I thought this would be a nice sort of part of the evening. Now, this wasn't a planned thing. But perhaps we could do some reflecting of our own and maybe give out a nice award for the best Nana on the team.
The best team Nana.
Yeah, so like at Ben, out of yourself a bit, with
Both mine have passed away.
But yeah. Belle?
Both mine are gone.
And unfortunately, I've just checked this isn't a posthumous award, so I've got one left. That means my Nana.
That's not fair.
They shouldn't have died, guys. It's obviously sad. Well, one of mine passed away as well, but what I'm saying is there's one left.
Yep.
Her name is Margaret. It's my dad's mum, my Nana. Should we give her a call and give her the good news that she's won the award?
Seems like she's the only one. So.
Well, yeah, I think why not? Give her a buzz.
All right.
Can I get a Ouija board in for yours?
Hello.
Nana, how you doing? It's me, Liam, your grandson.
That's lovely.
Hey, look, you're actually on the radio at the moment. I've got my friends Ben and Belle here as well.
Oh, dear.
Oh, hi, Margaret.
Hi, Margaret.
Hi.
Now, look, I don't know if you know, but the Grammy Awards were on today. Did you hear about that?
Really? No, I wasn't aware of that at all.
Do you know what they are?
Not really, no.
No, they're these music awards, pretty boring. Kanye West's wife got her boobs out. Will Smith's son came dressed as a house. That's pretty much all you need to know. People have been talking about that all day. But this evening, what we're doing is the Grannies, which is awards for excellence in grandparenting. Look, I've got some exciting news for you, Nana.
Yeah?
Yep. You have won the Granny for Best Nana out of Ben, myself, and Belle.
You are kidding me.
I'm not kidding, Nana. I'm not kidding.
You must be kidding me.
No, not at all. The best. The best there is.
Oh, dear, that's exciting.
Yeah, now, this is unfortunate, but you are the only Nana that is still alive currently.
Oh, dear.
Don't let that take the shine off it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No one's thinking that you, knocked off Belle's Nana to win it or anything like that. No one's thinking that.
Okay.
Oh, dear, I do feel very honoured.
As you should. Huge achievement. Wow.
Well, that's been very exciting to talk to you.
You're getting the wrap up.
Yeah, I'm getting the play up music.
Okay.
Thanks, Nana. Well, you have a lovely night.
Yeah, thank you very much. Love you lots, Liam. Bye.
Love you too.
Bye.
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 Nana, bye.
Oh, she was adorable.
So sweet.
You don't think it took the shine off when I said she was the only one alive, did you?
A little bit, maybe. Yeah.
It really took the wind out of her sails. I felt her, yeah. Sorry about that.
At this ceremony, dinner was served before the red carpet at 5. Ben, Liam and Belle's The Grannies.
Nova.
Yep. It's been a big night. We've been dishing out awards for excellency in grandmothering. We've had an award for the most brutal grandma, oldest granny, coming in at 102. Ooh, that is one old Grandma Blanche was her name. Still kicking. Golf and laughing, secrets to a long life. But this is the part of the evening where we're going to be giving an award for the loosest granny. So if your grandma's got a motorbike or a back tat, something like that, 13 24 10 is the number if you would like to get your nominations in.
Our first nomination is coming from Alex in Adelaide. Now, good evening, Alex. Please tell us about your loose granny.
Hey guys, I got to start, big fan. So my grandma, we used to go down and stay at hers on weekends sometimes, and we used to make necklaces. And I thought it was a fun little pastime, and we used to get Maccas as a reward. So, really looking forward to going to grandma's. Turns out she was running a sort of underground sweatshop with us kids. And she was selling the necklaces for $30 a pop.
Oh, gee whiz. And then she's turning a good profit there because the Mac is for a kid's meal. It's not costing you more than 10. So that's a few necklaces she's making there.
Where was she selling them, Alex?
I just think of the local Adelaide market.
Wow.
Pete in Sydney, you knew a loose nan. Tell us about him.
Well, related way down the track, she died a couple of years ago at 101, but one of her grandkids was cultivating and selling pot, and she thought she'd help him sell it. She used to sit on a milk crate on the corner, and under her apron was bags of pot, and they knew who she was. They'd come past and she'd sell it to them.
Whoa! Gee whiz!
Granny!
That is a loose
Yes, what a granny.
nana.
What a granny.
Snoop Nanny.
Yeah, she's long gone. It probably happened 20 years ago, but the stories continue.
Yeah, just look for that granny on the grate in the corner. You'll see her.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Thanks, Pete.
Kate in Melbourne, you're nominating your loose nan. Tell us about them.
Well, actually, I am the nan, so I'm nominating myself. There you go.
Oh, you sound very young to be a nan, Kate.
Late 50s.
Yeah. I can hear there's youthful energy in that voice.
Yes, very energetic. And I don't know if I'm loose, but I do a few exciting things with the grandkids. So I thought I'd nominate myself today.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what do you do?
Well, I actually bought my first dirt bike at 56.
Whoa!
So I could go riding with the grandies.
Hell yeah.
I'm now 58, so I've been riding for 2 years, although I did have a serious injury. And water skiing, snowboarding, snow skiing, and wakeboarding.
Wow.
We've got an extreme nan on the line here.
Kate, just going back to the motorbike you bought, what kind of bike did you get?
A Honda 125.
125, nice. Good on you, Kate.
It puts a whole new meaning to the crusty demon.
Oi, Liam.
Sorry, Kate, it was there for the taking.
Kate, do not go anywhere because you are, of course, a nomination. You could win the award for Loosest Nan. Let's hear, though, from Bella in Melbourne. Tell us about your loose nan.
My loose nan is notoriously known for being a shoplifter. And this is stuff from, like, cutlery at the restaurant at the family dinner to, like, your high-tech items, like, you name it. She's had to be bailed out of jail by my dad 3 times while being arrested.
Oh, Bella, how old is she?
Well, now she's, like, late 80s, but, like, this is when I was in high school and she was, like, at her peak.
Peak criminal.
I mean, that's pretty loose.
Sticky fingers man.
Well, thank you. All incredible nominations. But, of course, there can only be one winner for the Granny for this award. I've got the envelope here. And the winner is... Bella in Melbourne! Congratulations! Yeah, I know. The prison nanny. I mean, you'll have to do a collect call to get onto her, obviously.
Yes. Oh, my God, great.
Bella, did you want to say any words in honour of your nana?
Thanks, Nan. Thanks for being a criminal. I really appreciate it. It's great. It's great for the family Christmas chat.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sure Nan wants to give a shout-out to all the boys in J Block.
Naked Bianca. Naked Edith. Ben, Liam and Bells, the Grannies.
Nova.
We have blown the budget on getting tonight's live performance.
Yeah, we were looking for a real draw card for the older audience. Obviously, Nova skews a little bit younger, a lot of Sabrina Carpenter, The Weeknd, that sort of stuff. So we needed something more from the smooth end.
And so we're thinking, who do the grannies love? You got Michael Bublé. Yeah, he's great. But you know who's even better? Andre Rieu.
Now, I cannot stress enough, he was extremely expensive, so we couldn't afford the interview part of this.
Yes, he is actually performing in the south coast of Italy at the moment. So I believe we've got him on a live link. Is that right, Ben?
That's correct. It's going to be just down the telephone line.
Just down the telephone line? That's fine.
Yep.
I'm sure, the phones these days, very clear, very crispy. I'm sure we can still hear that wonderful violin.
His people really stressed to us he would only perform for 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So please don't eat into any of that time of questions.
No questions. Okay.
Zero.
Right, okay. So is he up? Is he good to go?
He's ready to go. Andre, 15 seconds. It's starting now. Over to you, mate. Wow.
Thanks. So I was going to just say thanks quickly, but he's just hung up. That's all right. Thank you, Andre Rieu, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a very quick 15 seconds.
I was timing it. It was 15 seconds exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't mess around. He's got an Apple Watch.
Hey, you might want to check under your chair. Tonight's swag bag doesn't have an iPhone, but it does have some blood thinners and compression socks. Ben, Liam and Bells, the Grannies.
Nova.
And it's been quite a night.
The Grannies. Please welcome your hosts,
Ben, Liam, and Belle.
Here we are, guys. The night of all nights. Unfortunately, a lot of the grannies would already be in bed because they had dinner at 4 p.m. Vicky, your brutal nonna.
She had a wooden stick with my name on it above her oven. Anytime when I was younger I misbehaved, that stick would come down and she would get me with it.
It's a different time.
My nan's 102.
Whoa! That's one old nan. What's her name?
Blanche.
Blanche.
Blanche?
Perhaps we could give out a nice award for the best nana on the team.
Both mine have passed away.
Yeah.
Both mine are gone.
And unfortunately, I've just checked this isn't a posthumous award, so I've got one left. That means my nana.
That's not fair.
Look, I've got some exciting news for you, Nana.
Yeah?
Yep. You have won the Granny for Best Nana out of Ben, myself, and Belle.
You are kidding me.
I'm not kidding, Nana. I'm not kidding. But you are the only Nana that is still alive currently.
Oh, dear.
in memoriam, all the grandmothers who couldn't be here this evening. Phyllis Kerbert-Finchke, Hazel Dinglehopper, Marjorie Keek, Irene McCransky, her twin sister, Maud McCransky.
Bella in Melbourne, tell us about your loose nan.
My loose nan is notoriously known for being a shoplifter, and she's had to be bailed out of jail 3 times while being arrested. This is when I was in high school, and she was like at her peak.
What a night it's been.
There you go. You've heard all the winners from all the categories of the Grannies tonight. Of course, the Grammys, the Music Awards happened earlier. This is the Grannies. But here is the moment we've all been waiting for. The Golden Granny. The best out of all of those nominees. I have the envelope in front of me. This is big.
Don't do a next top model.
Better not. Okay. Here we go. The winner for the Golden Granny 2025 is Bella in Melbourne! Oh my God! Granny! Woo! Bella, thank you so much for the nomination, you shoplifting nanny. We love the yarn, and this is very exciting because we actually have your grandmother Mel on the horn now. Hello.
Oh, you little bugger. I don't know what you've been doing.
There she is.
Now, can I just jump in? Can I just jump in and say we've been warned that Nana might drop some swear words. We don't know, so I just want to put a language warning on this because, of course, it is live radio.
No, I can control myself.
Okay, good.
Nice, Mel. Well, did you have any words? Obviously, you are the loosest nan in the country. You've just taken out the Golden Granny.
Well, you know, life can be too serious sometimes, can't it?
So true.
Absolutely.
So, and what's your secret to a happy life?
Just do what you want to do.
Hell yeah! But obviously, do what you want to do. But obviously, like,
and don't listen to your granddaughter when she, you know,
yeah,
thinks she knows better.
Yeah, and obviously, do what you want to do, but don't ever break the law. Yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
That's fine.
Hey, Nana, can I ask, do you listen to much radio? Are you a big Nova listener, or?
Oh, yeah. When I'm in the car with her.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we listen to Nova, and
yeah,
when she comes over, she's always got Nova on. But,
that's good. Nice.
To be honest myself, I listen to, you know, the older music.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, congratulations, Mel, a ripe 72 years old. You are the winner of our Golden Granny
Yes, very
tonight.
well done. Congratulations. We will have the award mailed out to you.
Wonderful.
All right.
Wow, this is great.
Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you very much for joining us for the first annual Granny Awards.
I'm hoping we can get Swiss multivitamin or something like that, like a big sponsor on for the Grannies of 2026. We'll be back. This is the first time. We'll be back bigger than ever next year.
This was like a pilot.
Yeah,
We're shopping
we're
around.
just checking it all out,
And that's it.
Like that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.